Hey everybody, welcome back to Mead Monday on the Mead Masters Guild. I'm here with my good friend Mead, Mate, and Courtney.
Hey everyone.
And today we are drinking with Katydid. Stay tuned. Alright, today we are drinking Katydid by Tamarak Jack out of Caroline, Alberta. Now, the name I didn't ask, but their maison there, I believe her name is Katie. So this might be just a play on her name, or I'm not sure if it's the name of an insect. I say a Katydid or a
Katydid or a Katydid, but
I'll have to ask them. But what this is a black currant and pear mead. So this is a melomel.
Nice.
I picked this up at one of the farmers markets. This one in particular I picked up was in the Alberta Beach, but they do hit up a lot of different farmers markets around Alberta. So later on, we'll leave it a link in the description later so you can check them out. So find the one that's closest to you, or you can go to their meadery in Caroline and go off and say hi and pick up a bottle for yourself.
Yeah, when we met them in Calgary this summer, they were so nice, and the samples are so good. And I need to stop doing that because apparently that is no longer an acceptable hand gesture.
I don't know which one that was.
Okay.
Anyway, but let's get into it. Oh, it's always better when it's in a growler.
Yeah, good. For me is now thumbs up.
All right. Actually, really pink.
It's quite pretty. It almost looks like the same color like you get from a pink lemonade.
A little bit.
Not as cloudy though.
No, and it's very sparkly.
Yeah, so that also means that because it's super sparkling, it's not going to have the legs that are going to stick to the side of the glass. Like, it immediately just comes down.
Yeah.
On initial smell, I don't really smell the pear, but I do smell like the currant.
Oh yeah, no, I smell the currant off the beginning. Oh, but I taste the pear. It's kind of in the middle back.
Yeah, it's not as strong, and this is supposed to be currant and pear, that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really taste the currant, so.
That's really good. It's really...
Yeah, the more I'm drinking it, the more I'm starting to taste the pear a bit more. But, no, it's quite tasty.
No, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, no, I think this would be really good, like, especially on a warm day or something like that. I mean, the fruits, I know it's fall right now, well into fall here, but it just seems really light and refreshing.
Well, pear and currant are still quite autumn-y type flavors. It's just, I wasn't expecting this to be as light as it was. Like on the sweetness scale, if you don't like something that's super sweet, this might not be for you.
It is definitely on the sweeter side, and it's not strong either. Like, they only have it as, looking on the tag, they have written out as only 8%, so...
But it drinks like soda.
It does. It has that mouthfeel of soda pop. Yeah, definitely.
It's really good, though.
Well, I'm thoroughly liking this. I think this would be something nice to just sit back with on a weekend and just drink.
It'd probably be really good with a little bit of ice too.
Because it's so fruity, I wonder if it would almost be like mixed with like rum.
I don't know, because rum tends to go better with more citrusy flavors than berry or pear. I would recommend gin, actually. Like an Old Tom gin or something.
See, I'm not overly familiar with gin. Gin is probably the newest spirit I'm really getting to personally for me, but I'll take your word for it. I know, like, you and your husband have both got me to try some of the gin and stuff you guys have had.
Yeah,
it's pretty
Old
good.
Tom gin is pretty smooth. It's not overly botanical. So you could seriously, not that I condone this, but you could seriously spike a punch bowl. Nobody would notice until they're 3 sheets to the wind.
It's like, why can't I walk?
Who turned up the gravity?
Who turned up the gravity? That has happened to me in Mexico. I don't know why, but it happened in Mexico. I was just reading my book, and all of a sudden gravity went up. Had nothing to do with the pile of daiquiris.
So we have a couple things to try out with this mead to kind of see how it pairs with certain flavors. So we have a spicy jalapeno Monterey Jack cheese. We have plain garlic sausage. And we have some dark chocolate. So we're going to see how it kind of pairs, and we're going to go from spicy to sweet. So we'll start with Das cheese.
Das cheese?
Das cheese. There's actually really big pieces of jalapeno on that.
Mm-hmm. With some meat on it.
Mm-hmm.
It just cuts the heat.
Yeah, it actually really does.
Yeah, it takes it leaves.
Personally, I taste more of the pear.
I tell you, the pear comes out a little more, and I find that the heat gets cut. Like, it still tastes a little bit of it, but it's very mild. And I'm not a guy that likes spicy food. Like, I mean, the hottest it goes for me is like Frank's or Buffalo. That's the peak for me.
Buffalo sauce is usually Frank's. No, like these are about as spicy as like a jalapeno popper. You know, it's got a little bit of heat, but it's not so much that you feel like your mouth is melting off and you're regretting all your life choices.
Yeah. No, I don't do heat.
Next is garlic sausage.
Mm.
Can't go wrong with garlic sausage.
No, good solid Alberta staple.
Especially any of those yuca boots out there.
Look at the accents of garlic. Berries and garlic.
Yeah, I almost completely lose the pear.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's funny, like we've done earlier videos where we've done kind of tastings with food items. It's funny how certain things can change the completely change the flavor profile of a drink.
Yeah, like it'll either accent the fruit that's in it, or it'll completely cut it out so it's not even there.
And you taste the
Or
honey
sometimes
or...
it'll even bring in fruit flavors that you had no clue were even there.
Yeah.
Didn't we do one where it was like...
No. We did 2 different traditional meads.
Yeah.
One tasted when we had the crack popcorn, which is just salted, buttered popcorn drizzled with white chocolate. It is a hit at parties, and you will not regret it. It turned the flavor into like apple jelly.
Yes.
For one of them, and another one it turned it to like pear. It tasted like canned pears.
Yes. Yeah, it tasted like the thick syrupy pears, and the taste wasn't even there in the beginning.
Yeah,
like,
there was no pear or apple put into this drink, so it was really neat.
No. And the great thing about Mead right now is because Mead is so... It's just seeing this resurgence come along.
Yeah, it's gaining a lot of popularity right now, and we are good with that.
Like in the United States, what is it? In the last 10 years, they went something from like 50 meaderies to over 400. Also, like we said previously before, when we're doing mixed cocktails, food pairings, cocktails, there's a chance you could pair something with a new mead or a new cocktail style that has never been done in history before. So definitely encourage you to get out there and just try anything. And I mean...
And if you have any suggestions on things we should try, please put it in the comments below. We'd love to hear it.
Absolutely. Like, great new stuff.
And of course, if we end up featuring your drink on the channel, we will give you a shout out.
Absolutely.
Yay!
I'm going to try chocolate now.
Oh. Bastard going ahead of me.
No.
I want to melt that a bit in my mouth before I taste the mead though. Because that garlic sausage is really strong.
Mm-hmm. Like, this chocolate is dark chocolate. It's not like sweet.
But it's also, it's kind of nice because it's not super bitter either.
Yeah. But
holy crap.
I find the fruits are definitely getting more accented with the chocolate. And yes, chocolate goes with everything. Absolutely. And the meads, what we've tried, like I said, when she was talking about her cracked popcorn with chocolate that brought out new flavors, there's a plethora of different chocolates out there, different darks, lights, whites, coloreds, different flavors, mixes.
Well, sometimes even the origin of the cocoa can play a big part in the flavor. I know in Edmonton, there was a little place just off Oliver Square. I can't remember the name, but they do single origin chocolates, like Madagascar, French. Like, it's crazy, the different places that... Just because the cocoa grows there, different soil, different weather conditions, it completely changes the flavor profile of the chocolate.
And that's the same thing with the honey that goes in the mead or the fruits in that. Like, it's like
depending
soil
on where it's
conditions,
grown,
weather, everything.
Yeah, depending on what flowers the bees harvest from. Like if they harvest from apple orchard flowers or if they're doing clover. Like it's a huge change in flavor.
And yeah, like you can even have one mead, or they can have the same bees, and even the weather patterns being different can change the flavor of the honey itself.
Like I almost completely lose the pear, and it's almost like I'm drinking fizzy currant juice with the chocolate. It's really good though.
Oh, this is good. But
so Tamarak Jacks, if you're watching, dark chocolate with this one.
I think one day what we should do is we should just go get a whole different like chocolates, like go from like whites and flavors all the way up to like the super bitter 99% cocoa, which I'm not a dark chocolate fan especially on the hard cocoa. That's just me personally.
I don't mind the 99%, but trust me, it's an acquired taste.
Oh no, I definitely
It's kind of like beer. You don't start drinking beer liking beer. You kind of got to work your way up.
But I think maybe we should do like a chocolate challenge one day. Do like chocolate, like we'd like to try and get a few friends here, a few extra ladies too, because ladies, I gotta admit, you are the experts on chocolate. Every lady I know in my life definitely knows more about chocolate than me. But we should just get a whole ton of chocolate and just go line by line. And
I think that'd be wicked.
I think we should do a challenge. I think it'd be awesome.
Ooh, if you think that's a great idea, give us a thumbs up or put something in the comments below. We love hearing from you guys.
But as always, das Horn.
Customary made vessel. Itchy nose.
And I thought it was just me, and I thought it was just us, but I've had my brother-in-law, I've had friends, and so on. Drink mead out of this horn, and they do a glass, and before I say anything, they'd always say that mead tastes better out of a horn. So the thing we kind of figured out is, the way it might work is, because the length of the horn, the length of the vessel, and how it's aerating by the size of the mouth, might get it to vent more than, say, a glass. And not just that, but my aunt, I asked her this, she's a big wine drinker, and she's saying drinking wine compared to a wine glass and a crystal wine glass changes the flavor as well. So that could be the horn as well, due to what it is.
You said doo-doo.
I said doo-doo. But go ahead and try it and see how it tastes.
This is me sober.
Yes.
My husband can also verify this. I had more chocolate, so this is like drinking jam. It's funny, I can smell more of the pear now. I don't know if it's the effect of the chocolate on the palate.
Or it could even be the horn itself. I swear, that or the horn's magic. Get yourself a horn, because horns are amazing.
Get it from Ragnar, because we love Ragnar.
Yes, a friend of Courtney's here did make this horn as well. And one day we'd like to try and get him on this channel as well, and maybe talk about the history of horns, his take on mead as well. I think that'd be really
interesting. Show some of his wares. And I might want to pet his beard. It's big and it's red and it's glorious.
No, you're right. I do too.
Smell more pear, right?
I can smell more pear. Oh, you know what? Why not?
Yeah, it's like drinking jam. Not the texture, obviously, but the flavor-wise, the flavor is just that much more heightened.
I find that with the chocolate too, especially. It's bringing up the pear, and everything is more. Yeah. Gotta drink this out of the horn for now. But thumbs up to Tamarak Jack. This Katydid was absolutely amazing. I've never had a pear mead before, and like I say, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying the subtleness between the black currant and the pear. Definitely. Oh yeah, no. If you, this is a good all around drink if you just want something light to enjoy. Yes, magic. Get yourself a magic horn.
Oh, before we go, I have to, because 'tis the season. I'm so excited. Halloween is like one of my favorite times of the year. And this book is from 1987. And this used to be one of the favorite books of my husband. So I'm going to...
Spooky jokes. I mean, it is the goth's favorite time of the year, so spooky jokes is a must.
Do I have you with the drum roll? Or the drum... Or the...
I'll try. I got one hand on the horn.
Where do sea monsters sleep?
I don't know.
In waterbeds. Ha! Oh, this hurts. This hurts so bad. Mom, what's a werewolf? Never mind, dear. Just comb your face.
Just comb your face.
Oh my God. What kind of coffee does Count Dracula drink when he gets up?
What?
Decaffeinated. Ah ha.
Oh man, these are like the
These are such dad jokes.
Dad jokes.
Ugh.
But like I said,
Oh,
bad thumb jokes or bad dad jokes, good Mead. But again, thumbs up to Tamarak Jacks. You guys did a great job on this.
This is amazing.
This was really good, and I love the pear. It's something new. I'm definitely looking forward to this. There's more stuff like this in the future.
And can I maybe request if you try something with peach? Because I love peach alcohol drinks.
I mean, peach definitely. Like any, I'm open to any fruit out there or any mixture.
Well, could you think like what a spiced peach mead would be like? Wouldn't that be tasty?
Tamarak Jacks, if you do it, name it after me.
But as always, we'll leave it for there today. But if you like the video, leave a thumbs up and a comment below if you'd like to try some of this, or if there's any fruits again you'd like to see, or any fruit spice mix. And as always, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.